Alright guys, if you guys are not aware, right? So earlier today I saw this post. Somebody showed this to me, right? Which is kind of crazy. So if you guys are not aware, there's we talked about this on my main channel last time about Blue Archive. So FGO and Blue Archive are now R-rated porn game, 19 plus adult games in South Korea. Alright, so which you might think, okay, that's good, right? Like now they will make 2 versions. It's actually not that good because it's going to affect a lot of games, and if this proceeds moving forward, if this goes on to move forward, right, a lot of other games will get affected, which I'm kind of worried. So let's look at this news first. Let's just jump into this article. I'm going to try to Google Translate and then I'm going to read what they say about this. All right. So let's see. So controversy over Nexon, Blue Archive and Netmarble Fate Grand Order incident. So though through the National Audit of the Culture, Sports and Tourism Committee, the recently controversial Game Management Committee, referred to the Game Committee, pointed out the reclassification of Nexon's Blue Archive and Netmarble's Fate Grand Order. So I know Blue Archive is like have a bit of hit going on, but I didn't know about FGO. I didn't know FGO is on the 18 plus side, which is kind of crazy. On the 13th, Rep Lee Sang-hyun, with the Democratic Party belonging to the Culture, Sports and Tourism Committee, asked Kim Gyu-chol, chairman of the Game Committee, about the controversy. So Netmarble's Fate Grand Order and Nexon's Blue Archive were released in 2017. Okay, so Netmarble, FGO was released in 2017 in KR, and Blue Archive was released in 2021, respectively. In the past, both games were serviced as 15-year-olds. But recently, the Game Board reclassified the 2 games by age rating. So in case of reclassification, both games are changed to not available for youth. Existing underage users will not be able to play the game. So this will happen in KR, but I think if you're in other country, it will still be fine, but it's going to affect all of us somehow. This has led to user protests for many years. It was serviced with a 15-year-old rating, and there was no controversy about sexuality or violence. So game ratings may be raised or lowered, but please understand this is a unique situation. Users are not convinced that the series of classification processes, from the review regulations to the follow-up management and supervision system. Alright, I think this game's committee's classification closed room review has also raised controversy. Again, this is a little bit unfortunate, and it's going to affect the game moving forward, right? So think about it. This is also very important, right? If a game is rated 19 plus, they cannot have advertisements. They cannot be advertised, which hurts the game significantly. Because how can a game, think about all the good massive games like Genshin Impact or Honkai, how do they constantly stay afloat and survive? Advertising, that's how you get new players. That means if your game is like 18 plus, 19 plus, you cannot advertise it as much. Maybe you can advertise it in certain 18 plus website, but you can't advertise it on YouTube, for example. A lot of websites you cannot advertise, and you cannot do public advertisement, which kind of sucks. It's gonna hurt the game significantly. So South Korea government will not accept advertisements, App Store for R-rated games. So even though some players have been saying, I posted this on my main channel talking about this, and a lot of people are saying that they won't split out the player base. That's cool and all, but I'm more worried about, I still feel this will hurt the game a lot moving forward, and this is going to be a little bit dangerous for a lot of other games as well, because think about it, right? Right now it's affecting FGO and Blue Archive. And guess what other game is from Korea that I am playing every single day? Counter-Strike. It might affect a lot of other games as well. So guess what game is also from Korea? There's a lot of games. Yeah, so my concern is not about, yeah, sure, Blue Archive, FGO is one of these 2 games. A lot of gacha games are actually from Korea, right? Epic 7, yes. Epic 7, Counter-Strike. What if all of these games gets affected? And it's going to hurt the game overall. I think once it's marked as 18 plus, it's not going to be deemed advertiser friendly, right? That's just how it is. It's going to hurt the game's growth overall. I'm not sure if I like this. Is this the same country where porn is illegal? Apparently, porn is illegal in South Korea as well. I didn't know about this. Please don't do this to Epic 7. I hope it won't happen to other game. But man, this just sucks, man. This just sucks. There's a lot of statement here that's very political. I won't go too detailed into this. What about Azur Lane? Just a game with wholesome both girls. Azur Lane is not from KR. So games that are not from KR, I think won't get affected. I could be crazy though. What's up with KR? It's considered dead and abandoned since long time ago. It suffered from similar age rating F-ups. They made some skins and ships can't be released there. And finally, shitty and incompetent publisher help it sunk faster. Oh, so Azur Lane is not that famous in KR, I guess. This is kind of hypocritical knowing those lawmakers don't care about sexualization of their underage idol trainees and instead going after anime for pixel nipples. There's no nipples though, that's the thing. Why would they categorize it as 19 plus? Because there's no nipples. Like there's no nudity whatsoever, right? It's so weird. Spartacus is hot, has more muscles, wears a thong. Wait, who is Spartacus? Is this from FGO? Okay, I get this picture. I assume this is from FGO. Spartacus is a character, which is again crazy. R-rated is a bit of a jump. Forcing them to be 16 plus or something is fine, I guess. Not that age ratings have ever stopped anyone, but seriously, porn games. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like if it's because it's 15 plus before this, now it becomes like 18 R-rated, meaning it's like almost it's like 18 plus or 19 plus, right? Korea doesn't have R rating, it's either 15 plus or 18 plus. Other games that are 18 plus, GTA 5 and Witcher 3. Okay, they have a different rule altogether. I don't understand why people expect this. If they're anything, they'll probably add in more clothes, so they have to do less work since the censorship. People going to be on their ass 24/7. Sexual content is important for game promotion and players' engagement, and it's so important so devs don't add male playable characters. That's why I don't believe they plan player rebellion and exodus from the game. Wait, you won't get more lewd game because it's 19 plus? I never been the case at all. Best they can do is bring the same experience as the game currently offers. BA developer already trading the fine line with them explicitly stating the student age. I think that's fine though. I don't think that's a big deal. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about, right? This is the important part that I want to get into. Bad sign for future KR games for sure. Which is kind of unfortunate. I like a lot of Korean gacha games. I think a lot of good games come out from there. And it's really unfortunate that they have to go down this path, you know? It doesn't mean much for established games, but if you want to make a new game, you have to pretty much go the BA route of censored store-friendly version and then offer the uncensored one separately, but sadly most people will go to the Nikkei route of one lower rated version. Isn't Nikkei and Destiny Child from KR as well, right? I'm pretty sure. This is important for gacha games because being rated R+, R18+ doesn't allow them to advertise in Korea. If they want to expand their Korean player base, they'll need to advertise, and that rating prevents them from doing it. Yes, if you like any logical sense, you cannot advertise a game that's like a porn game. It's harder. It's harder to do advertisements. Like you can't do it on YouTube, you can't do it on TikTok. The sites that you can do them is so limited, right? The rating affects exposure, which affects sales. Nobody notices an adult game that can be put on billboards and the front page of app stores. This is what I've been trying to say lots of time. Like Blue Archive literally is going to sink to the lowest point possibly after this. Because this rating, people like, I see people typing in the comments saying like, oh, this is good because now they can introduce more, naked Tsubaki, naked Koharu. Dude, this is bad for the game. The game is literally going to die after this. It's not going to die immediately, but it's going to slowly dwindle down in players. I think it's going to hurt the game a lot. I believe it will because, yeah, what this guy is saying is true. It affects exposure, which is how Blue Archive gets discovered, but in the Play Store, I'm not sure how it's going to, nobody can find it anymore after this, I think. Depending on how they do it. Maybe just in the KR side, I hope. Affect sales, nobody will notice an adult game that can't be put up on billboards. There's already concerns about this rating changed because depictions of minors in 19 plus is forbidden in Korea. Let's see, what do they have? Nikkei is a special case. Most people interested in this game because of ass jiggle. What do you guys think? What do you guys think overall? Do you guys think that will hurt Blue Archive generally? Yeah, let me know.